Hi everyone, today we're going to start our very first Lion King project. We're going to do this as we're working on the frozen snowflakes. In your portfolios, you should have a small sheet of paper. If you were to measure it, it should be 6 inches by 9 inches. Okay, looking at the big numbers here. What we're going to do to begin with on this, today only, you're going to be making a grid, like a grid, okay? But we want to make it equal. So if we look at, we start at the top, and we line our ruler up to the edge of the paper here. And right here it should be 9 inches, close to it. Should be 9 inches. I didn't cut the paper, so it should be less, but it looks like it's a tiny bit less. If you divide 9 into 2 equal parts, you will get what? Anyone? Anyone? It is 4.5. So in between the 4 and the 5, there's a bigger line here. That's the half. So I'm going to make a little mark right there at the 4.5. And then I'm going to move my ruler down to the bottom end, and I'm going to do the same thing. Make sure it's lined up to the edge of the paper. Find the big line in between the 4 and the 5. That is the half. Okay? And we're going to make a tiny little mark right there. Okay? That's going to help us line it up. So now if I take my ruler, I'm going to line it up to those 2 marks. Make sure it is lined up. Hold your ruler down firmly. You don't want it to move. And you're going to draw a line. Now your paper is in 2 equal halves. Okay? So now we want to make it into 4 equal halves. So in order to do that, because we want it to be like a grid like this, we're going to do the same thing, but this time to the sides. So if I line my ruler up to the edge of the paper here, it's lined up here at the edge, my paper should be 6 inches long. 6 divided by 2 is what? 3. Very good. So I'm going to make a little mark at the 3. And that's the big line beside the 3. It's really important you know how to read a ruler. So the big line beside the 3. Now go to the other side of the paper, and you're going to do it again. So I'm going to line my ruler up to the edge of the top edge of the paper here. I'm going to find the 3, and I'm going to make a mark right here at the 3. Okay? Now line your ruler up to each of those marks. Draw a line, and voila! We now have 4 equal sections. Okay? So that's step 1 for today. All right? See you for step 2 tomorrow.